Hello. I know I'm early. Not even really that much early. Oh, thumbnail says good morning on it. I wanted to throw something different up. I thought I could edit it on air and it was getting too late, and I figured, oh, what the hell. I'm getting tired of the red mohawk. It's just, I don't fun. I'm not somebody who goes and does the artwork. I don't Photoshop for one. I know a couple people do, but I don't want to. No, it's mumpy, not grumpy or pumpy, but not stumpy. I'm not grumpy. I'm just kind of like the thumbnail didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I wanted to edit off. Good morning, greetings, David T. Sorry about the thumbnail. If you take a look at it, it says good morning. I just wanted one that said Disney Wilders, and I was going to edit it, and I couldn't edit it when I came on. I was like, oh, great. I kept that up anyway because I get tired of the red mohawks all the time. Greg, you want to leave tonight early? I'm like, so it's 5 o'clock somewhere. I'm lost. I'm lost. Don't mind me. I picked up one of these at Walmart on clearance today. Wanted to put it on the desk, but you lay it down, and I played the keyboard on this, and it's not flat at all. Like, great. Well, it's only $6. It's probably like $11, $12 when it's. The hell? The hell was that? Something's up there just scared the hell out of me. Oof. No, I didn't take a nap. Why does somebody think what? I took a shower and like fluffed my hair up. That's all I did. It was either that or just come on here with a flat, wet. Right now it's all. I love it. It's all bouncy. Looks like the old days, except for I had a used part in the middle too. David, did you try to go live today or fix that little problem you had by trying to send a what do you call it? The link to your chat room there or whatever it is? Well, you'll do it when you do it. Probably weren't in the mood to do it, take it on or anything. I contacted Tanya this morning. She didn't answer me back, but I can tell she had seen it. Basically, tell her about last night, and I tell her I feel that Jordan's excellent. I mean, he starts to vlog and stuff. I mean, he can do that. I know he's not all into it. That's why he comes on here and does like half. We're like in half and half. And we're gonna do. He's gonna come on when he can. He always hits sparks more than me. So I mean, with me, believe me, I wish I could go more often. I hate to say it like this, but I might be able to, but it depends on the circumstances, and it doesn't. It's too grim. I'd rather tell you guys actually in person. I don't want to tell it over this. I wouldn't mind moving near the parks, but you get to be in inland a little bit more than especially when hurricanes hit. Don't want to be in their storm surges, but where I am, we've been locking out big time. Which weather you hating? You hating the cold weather? Hey, could be worse. Could be 90 degrees and humid out. That humidity that you can cut with a knife. I hate that. Jordan called me last night after he streamed. Um, yeah, it's been raining all weekend. I get. Uh, Thank God I wasn't at the parks this week. Last week when I was at the parks, it was nice and sunny out. It was nice out. You could wear just a jacket or short sleeves. It was really nice last week. Yeah, Jordan called. He called me about 10 minutes after the stream yesterday, or not even after stream. I should say after this stream, not his stream. Um, no, he was just going over some stuff, and then he called this morning. Oh my God! If you guys go look at the replay, you will hear a song. Last night I was on here and watching Jordan. Now I didn't go behind the thing to go watch Jordan. Go into the. I didn't want to do that because he's already on. I don't know what it would have done. So what happened is I heard something talking, and I was like, "What is going on?" Because I heard a Russian accent and stuff. Some hidden window, because I only had two windows up, and this was going to another YouTube channel because I watch these people. One's a Russian dude, and the other is his wife, and I think she's of Oriental descent, but I don't know what nationality she is. And they're the type that do the reactions, and they react to the movies they've never seen, live. Not live, but they vlog it. And I usually watch them, and I'm sitting there last night hearing something. What is going on? Why can't I hear this? Right? And Jordan was talking about it this morning. He says, if you notice in the video, I go up to the side and because I watched the video again, and you can hear the talking, and Jordan's like hearing things. He says, I thought I was hearing things. What it was, as I said, it must have been some other window, some open somewhere, and I don't. And it was open to YouTube, and it was open to the page of the video came on. Don't ask me how. I had to take this. I just cut off. I shut down this window basically, and came back about a minute later, and it was gone. It's on for about maybe a minute, but you'll hear like a Russian dude talking, and they're talking about some movie, and at the same time, Jordan's live streaming. So it was the weirdest thing ever. I'm like, how did that happen? What is this? I will take this over snow. Last time I seen snow was when was it? 2000, I think it was. Yeah. I think it was around 2000 last time I seen snow. Wasn't it? No, it had to be early 2001. We moved here 11th. It had to be the winter of 2001's the last time I seen snow. Otherwise, frost on the cars. That's all we ever get down is frost on the cars in the morning. One thing I don't, we had a big nor'easter in '93, and we were living at the bottom of what we called Hospital Hill. Now, the hospital in Norwalk is built on this hill. It's kind of a steep hill going up because it's this journey up the hill, you've got your foot all the way down to the gas to get the car going on the top. So we lived at the bottom of Hospital Hill, and we had a small little driveway with two cars side by side. So snowplows came by. They opened a small part up, so since we were there, they needed access with the ambulance going up and down the hill. So we were sort of dug out, but the plow goes further in. So me and my brother were out there digging. We made for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Our driveway was extended to fit 4 cars. 2 are normal sits and 2 in what would be the road, but the snow went out so far and would melt for another 2 weeks. We had 2 weeks worth of extra spaces for whoever came over. Because normally they would have the park like on well, I can't say on the sidewalk, but a little bit farther up the hill, and they'd have to walk all the way down to see us. But that was weird. 2009, up in Boston, I'm assuming. I remember the winter of '78. David T, were you anywhere near the snow that in 1978? I remember that. I was like 12 years old. Boy, oh boy, that massive snowstorm we had. That snow seemed to be like 10 to 20 feet tall. Yeah. I remember seeing cars being dug out, and they were literally buried under tons of snow. I mean, it looked like it had to be 20 feet sitting on top of a car. It was nuts. Never had to go through that, but I heard, I've looked it up too. There was snow in Tampa, and it wasn't much snow. They got like a dusting, but it was still snow in Tampa. I was 12 in the blizzard of '78. Unless you're asking David T. Let's see. Yeah, there's two of us and one liked. Come on, whoever didn't like the. Let's get a like. Hold on, guys. There's something going on here. I'm hoping it's not a ghost. I mean, it's crazy. Normally I would say it's a cat, but it's kind of tight over there. So no. Somebody said the Ohio River in Cincinnati froze and thousands of people walked across the ice. Oof, that would be something to see. Wow. Oof. That's crazy. Yeah, because where I lived in Connecticut, a place called Norwalk, we are considered a suburb of New York City. And it was an hour drive from where we lived to Yankee Stadium. I've never been to the new stadium. I mean, when we left, the old Yankee Stadium still existed until 2008 was last year. I played a game in 2009. The All-Star game was there in 2008, I do believe. And the new stadium opened up 2009. And the Yankees won what would be their last World Series, because they haven't had one since then. In 2009. And that's how thick the ice was. He didn't fall through. I mean, the car didn't fall through. Ever see a show called Ice Road Checkers back in a few years ago on a History Channel? Those guys are up in Alaska. Greg? How old is your mother? I'm just curious. Wow, that's something to see. Gotta wonder how thick the ice was for that car not to go through. Ice Road Checkers, you can tell if it's like 2-3 feet thick of ice, they let the trucks go across. And you're driving across it. If you go too fast, from what I've known from that show for years, it picks up a wave from underneath. And that wave can actually plunge you back underwater. Not the death I would want. Being frozen to death at the same time as you're driving. No, thank you. Oof. Oh, okay. My mother is 80. Just turned 80 a few months ago. There is some sound going. There's something going on over there. Sorry. I'm gonna wonder what the dogs are doing. They like to make noise too, so. because I don't know what the hell's going on here tonight. No, no. There's only three of us here tonight. For now, I'm glad you two came in as early as you did. Let's see. Ice and snow. We talked about ice and snow. I love putting up pictures of Tokyo Disneyland or Disneyland Paris when they get snow, because some people will think it's Magic Kingdom. Especially, I mean, it's the only time you can see what Magic Kingdom would look like with snow on it. Beep beep beep, like what, or you should say meet 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 meet, like the Roadrunner. Is that what you're referring to? Possible. Just needs a song. Roadrunner, like the coyotes after you. Roadrunner, if it catches you, you're through. Somebody else is here. I see three. Saying three people are here. Um. David, give me a second. I'm gonna see. I wonder if I don't even know if I set the email. I'm gonna bring one of my phones over because I don't know if I've set the computer up with my email, and I don't feel like looking over where I can easily find it. No. Something fell, so I knocked something over. Oh well, I'm gonna go get my phone and bring it over here and take a look. Spirit, you're gonna have to move. Come on. Ow, 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 ow. Go, 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 go. Get your lazy fat ass up. Move out of my way. What's this? Let's see. Facebook. I moved all of my apps around on my phone just to get them. I had nothing better to do earlier, so I was doing that. And what else is there? Oh, a friend of mine, Elizabeth Silver. She used to vlog. Not vlog. More like live streams. Then she started getting. She used to do the. I'm watching Spirit. You can see Spirit. So wait, well, if I can move it, there he is, right there. Spirit, there he is. Spirit. The look on his face. He's looking at me like, "What do you want?" Elizabeth Silver, I was talking about. She's been a friend of mine for years. What she does now, she has a business. She'll go to the Character Warehouse or whatever. She'll show what what they have over there, and people basically shop through her, and she sets up a thing and she makes money off of it. That's how she makes money. Let's see, what's the photo? Oh wow, look at that. Let me enlarge it. It's snow. There's snow on top of it too. Greg, you got to see this picture. I'll probably forward it to you if I get a chance later. I'm not sure how well you guys can see that picture. Wow, that's crazy. Even if I knew how to swim, I don't think I would go on it because I think, oh, that's great. That's my luck. I'll fall through, freeze to death. Let me see. Who else is here? Liz. Let's see. I'm just sorry. I mean, I'm so sorry to make you guys actually sit there and wait for me. What else is we have anybody else? It's just still us three. Yeah, it's still us. There's somebody here. Carol, is that you, girl? Come on in. I won't make fun of you today. I need some. I don't need to do that right now. Um, don't you hate having fights with a friend? I actually had one today. I didn't want it to happen. It happened. It's people. There's one thing people have always said. What you do is don't go to bed angry at somebody else. I'm not angry. I mean, it's over with, but it's just something that happened. It's personal. I don't mean to bring it up, and because I can't go into it. It's nothing about Disney or anything like that. It's just yeah, we're friends, and uh, what's going on up there? What? Oh, that's my. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I've got top of the desk here. There's another shelf right above the computer, and I've got some figures up there. And I bought them months ago, and I never opened them and everything. I finally opened most of them up, condensed things down and everything. So I finally got them up here, and I had to move the fan out of the way. So I put the fan back up because it was blocking the computer. And that's why it looks like a landing ramp for a ship. That's crazy. Greg, do you remember gargoyles? Gargoyles, believe it or not, is a Disney thing. I remember you coming out on TV back in the 90s. And this is one of the figures. Lexington. I don't feel like pulling the rest of them. I might take something. Tonight I got Xanatos. And here's Bronx, their dog. Mecca makes them. I only need two of them. I need Xanatos and his red. Well, the robot. I do have one of the Steel Clan robots up here, and his costume, his suit, not costume, his suit was the red version of that, and I need that in Thalog. Thalog's been in store for months. He's always in the electronics section. I'm like, how come they just? I'm waiting for them to actually mark it down to clearance. He's like going to every store, and he still sits there. I would love to get it, but I still want to get the other thing with Xanatos, and I'd be caught up. I just need two figures to get caught up in that whole thing. I don't know if they're going to have any more than that, but. And they're talking about making Gargoyles into a live action movie, and that's, as I said, it's Disney. Uh, David, do you have any pictures of that Volkswagen crossing that area? Sorry, I'm just on Disney World, or somebody asked a question. Oh, what else did we talk about? Let's see, we've been talking about snow, which I haven't seen in many, many, many moons. I can't believe I've been here for 20 years. It's just odd. But before that, I spent 35 years in my hometown. I'll probably die here. Oh, have you ever been asked a question like, how do you want to be buried? Do you want to be cremated or physically buried? I don't know. I've never thought about it. I'll be gone. Do what you want. Could you mention me now? Because it was, it was insurance. So I have a question for him tomorrow. I'll have to call the insurance guy up tomorrow. Plus, I got to bring my brother to get out of work to have some blood work over at Walgreens because his primary doctor, they need his blood for his appointment on Thursday. That's where I got an appointment booked, so I know what's going on. I got to write it down because I will forget what days these are on and what times. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of, you have to go. Yeah, you have to like go through different articles and stuff. I have done it before. What in the world is that back up there? If I look straight up, it looks like a face. But if I look back where it says Star Wars on the top, what is that? You're kidding me. This, okay, this, yeah, all right. It looks like a face. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. That's weird. It's weird how I see faces now and everything. An obscure trash bag, I see a face in it. I mean, it's so weird to think, like, why am I seeing faces? Bow, hep, bow, hep. Jordan might not be going to be able to come today because I think he's possibly headed home back to Orlando from down south there in Fort Lauderdale area. So it's going to take him a couple hours. Somebody told me it takes about, I think it takes, I've heard two things. I'm going to have to look this up. Just one person said from the Tampa area down in Miami is maybe about 4 or 5 hours. I'm not sure. And somebody else said maybe 3 hours, but that might be if you're taking the I-4 to 95 and going straight down south. That's ironic. I've lived in 2 states now that have that 95, except for I'm on the West Coast now, so I don't hit it. Back in Connecticut, 95 goes directly through my hometown. Not much to do today. Just clean around the house and just did other things. Plus, I don't watch most live streams anymore. I'm not making fun of somebody. I'm not going to tell you who it is. All I got to say is when you live stream, you'd think you would be doing, and you go to the same park, but you do different things. This gentleman does things and repeats them every time he goes there. I just got tired of it. I'm like, why don't we just change it around a bit, do something different? I mean, I didn't say that out loud. I'm thinking to myself, they'll do what they want. There's nothing I can do about what they want. Go ahead. Oh, you got to go huff for I thought you were going to go to the bathroom, come back. Not bathroom, take the dog out and come back. All right. Okay. Can't stay. Hey, thank you for showing up. Nah, I don't want to go to Alligator Alley. I have no purpose in wanting to see an alligator. I was talking to this woman once, and we were talking about dating and stuff, and she brought up alligators, and I says, "Oh, something. I've been here I don't remember how long ago this was." And I says, "I've been here for a few years, and I've never seen one, dude." Because I said I'd never seen one, she stopped talking to me. I was like, "What did I just say wrong? Why? Because I didn't see one in person? What is that? We have swamps over here. I've yet to see one. I have never seen an alligator in this area." It was the truth. I was speaking the truth. It's like, why aren't you talking to me? What the hell did I do? I don't understand people at all. But you see him every so often. Let me see. Wow. Now I'm literally in by myself, unless Greg. Well, I'm half an hour in, and I'm being bailed on. Probably not the best night for a stream. Wanted to come on earlier, but it couldn't. I'm going to stay on for another 15. I'll make it another 15 minutes. If nobody comes on, I will have to go off. It's just, unless I was making announcements or something like that, I have no announcements to make. Greg, I don't know if you heard me just now. I said, if that is you, because it says there's one person here. I'm going to stand for at least another 15 minutes. If nobody shows up, I'm just going to take off. It's better when I'm vlogging, physically, not vlogging. It's better when I'm physically actually doing something sitting here, because I'm actually doing something and people will come in. It's just me sitting here chatting, unless I come up with something, I hate to turn this into a news thing. There are news places anybody can go to, but unless I was, here side by side and had those box things with Jordan or somebody, it's not gonna last. And I do want it to last. I might just have to keep pushing myself to do this. That's time for Carol not to be here. Tomorrow's President's Day? Valentine's, which means nothing to me. Let's see. I'm looking for a pen. Jade, greetings. Are you working tonight? Yeah, I actually was here with Greg, as you can see, David T, but I'm not sure where Greg went, but David T had to leave. And yeah. And Jordan, I'm not sure what's up with Jordan tonight. He might be driving home. If that's so, that's why he's not here. Yeah, I'm just gonna let you know too. If it's only the two of us and you're driving, I can't say much, because I won't be able to get an answer back because you can't type while you're driving it. So what I might have to do is go. Well, I'm gonna wait for quarter of. If there's still nobody in here by quarter of, I'm gonna have to shut this thing down. Something I don't want to do. It just has to happen that way. Because sitting here without something to say does not look good. Believe me, I'm not Jordan. I can't wow the crowd like he does. Jordan is not. Jade, if you want, you can when you get a chance, go back to yesterday's stream, but not mine. Because Jordan came on, he was streaming from the Character Warehouse over in the Jacksonville area. Let's see. I'm gonna start coming up with some kind of ideas to keep the crowd saying "wow." It's only a few of us that come here. Yeah, please, when you get a chance, not whenever. I don't know when you're gonna get a chance, but it's from yesterday. He put it on around what, 7ish? No. I think I don't remember. I just don't remember what time he put it on. I just came in a little bit late, and I didn't know he had started because I didn't get a notification. Because I was sitting there thinking, will I get a notification of video coming from my own page? But no, it didn't. I've been just got a beeped on this. So I see what's going on here. Team nights like we do, yeah. But how would I do that? That's the question. Like I would love to do that, but how? Thing is, you need people in here to talk about it too. Yeah, yeah. But I need a sidekick for now. Somebody will come on and talk with me. But it would be nice to have a sidekick in here, side by side, box on box. That's how we could do it. But we still don't know how to do it yet. And eventually, Jordan's going to Thailand in the next couple of weeks. And he's taking his wife home. She's going to be home for at least a couple of months, it looks like. So he'll be gone from this area for at least 2 months. You're right. Do make it themed like I normally do, but the problem is I still need somebody to talk to. It looks like I'm chatting by myself. It's like I mean I could couple things and then what? Leave? I just don't know what to do. And with as I said, with this you need somebody to talk to. The best thing I can do is go in there or be on the phone. That doesn't sound right. Even if I put on speakerphone, how would that sound over this? Hmm. One thing I was going to try to do is when I do come on some nights, there's nobody here for at least 10 minutes. I just happened to be lucky the other guys came in early. I asked them. Sometimes I'll be asking them, "What do you want? What do you want to know? You want any question? Do you want me to answer the questions?" Nothing. Basically, you're saying everything I've already thought of, but nothing happens. Yeah, we're gonna have to find out how to do that thing, box and box next to each other. We're gonna have to do this ASAP. Maybe there's a couple of people we can actually ask on that. But I need their help. I need to talk to them. There's also people Jordan could talk to also. Yeah, every night you just say to somebody, "Is there anything you guys want to talk about?" Get crickets. I didn't know Greg was going to leave. I started talking about Alligator Alley. It just says I never seen one in person. I've never seen a alligator down here. I gotta send a video. Give me listen. What? Give me 1 sec. I just got a video from a friend. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Where is she? Maybe she can come on too. Maybe she can come on. I'll talk to her about coming on. Liz also is a what in the world is going on over? Spirit, what are you doing? Don't give me that big boo boo face. I got a pit bull here. Give me his boo boo face. I wouldn't say little. He's a big dog. Spirit, what are you doing? He's always excited to see new people. Or dog Diablo, who's not a pit bull, and people said he is, and he doesn't look. He looks like a greyhound to me. Yes. You want me to take you? You want your back scratch? He wants his back scratch. How long have I been here? About 40 minutes. Uh, as soon as I came on, David T and Greg both came on simultaneously. We were talking for a bit, and when David left, Greg left about a minute later, and that's it. As you can take a look at the, I don't know if you can see the chat from where you get a chat, just like scroll down, you'll see where they stopped. And then you picked up afterwards. Am I kidding? Kidding what, about being here by myself? What? I'm lost. Unless you're talking about the dog. Spirit is a big baby. He's our oldest dog. If you met him in person, he'd probably want you. All he wants to do is meet people. Now, Diablo, well, looks like a greyhound. I wouldn't trust him around people. There's a time he wanted to be the alpha male. I made sure that old bastard didn't become that. He was more calm down and everything. He was younger, a lot younger. He wanted to be the alpha male. I'm like, no, not in this house. You're not going to be the alpha male. Oh, Florida? I've been here for 20 years, or over 20 years. I've never seen one. I have never seen. We've got swamps here in this area. I have never seen one. I don't understand why people can't believe I'm not seeing one. I mean, unless you want me to go to Gatorland, that's not going to happen. I have no. I couldn't care less about it. You know, why is it so important that I see it? It's like me going to Connecticut, back to Connecticut. Oh, you haven't seen a cat or dog, huh? Tomorrow I'm gonna invite some people over tomorrow. That's one thing I can do. Some of my friends are unknown vloggers and streamers, and I'll let them advertise their channels on here, and it won't bother me as long as I can draw some people. That's all we need to do is just draw some people. Jordan is the best, but is right now it's not going to happen for any time soon. Summer most. So I'll go like this for like a couple more months until summer months, till June, and see, we got a swampy area about 2 blocks away. I drive by it. That's about it. I've even walked that way sometimes. There was one day I just didn't feel like I had to go. There's a Walgreens about 5 minutes by car away. Took me half an hour to walk there. Went by that swamp. I didn't see anything. Who knows? Maybe there were gators here at one time, and animal control took most of them out from this area because it's kind of a busy area. It's growing. So if anybody sees one in a busy area, you're probably gonna like, hey, get this thing out of here, even though it's probably been its home for all its life. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I mean, if you got friends who, I don't know. I don't know if you have any friends who would, watch live streams like Disney. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple I can actually ask. I mean, David T. He's what I would consider an up and coming. He's not young. He's older than me. He's up and coming in the world of vloggers and streamers. He's getting into that. I would not invite any bigger people here. I'd like to invite Tanya, but with the way I'm thinking, Tanya streams all day. I think by the time she gets home, she has to make dinner and do everything. So I don't think she would have time. Um, if you know Tanya, the crazy Disney lady, um, Tanya, as I said, I wouldn't want to bother Tanya with that. Um, let's see, who else I'm thinking of. I don't want to invite big people in here. Yeah, problem is, I think some Ninja Watchers are some of Jordan's friends, and they just don't want to come in. That's so funny. There's only I'm not counted. I'm not counted in this. It's there's two. We got some Ninja Watchers here. It says there's 3 people, so that means there are 2 people watching. I'm not counted as one. You're counted as one, and then there's 2 more. Oh, look at this. I said I'd wait 15 minutes, and guess what? It's 16 minutes. Yeah, do you ever watch Tanya streams when you ever get a chance? I mean, do you ninja watch? That's the question, because I don't think I've ever seen you post there. The other thing I could do is see if I can post this to the mod section. I mean, I still post to everybody that I'm going live, and of course they ignore it. So I want some people who actually want to go come in and not say, "Did you if you need somebody, I'll be there." But I have to just go to the mods and say, "Come on, guys, just come on and talk." Just say I have to. I mean, you don't have to be on here. You don't talk. I mean, it's not like Zoom. Zoom is different. Here you're just chatting, and you can see the chats right there. I don't understand some of these people. I really don't. I think I know there's a portion of people who don't like vloggers. They see them as like people just trying to go out and get your money. I'm not monetized. I'm not getting any money from this. Tomorrow if normal, her schedule, she now where I do Magic Kingdom Monday, she does Epcot on Mondays. Then we kind of flip because she'll do Magic Kingdom on Tuesdays, where I'll do Epcot on Tuesdays. So we've kind of flipped. Now Wednesday, of course, is way back Wednesday, and you can't do that unless you're vlogging, and bring up stories of how back then and pictures. You can only do stuff like that if you're vlogging. Otherwise, you can't live stream something from way back unless you find like a whole bunch of old rides or videos or whatever, and or talk about them. What am I talking about? I like Disney history. I just just ordered a book. I put it up yesterday. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called the Hollywood, not Hollywood, Hidden History Walt Disney World. And I ordered it the other day, so I'm waiting for that sucker to come in the mail, and I'm going to take a look at this book. It's paperback. It cost me. The place I went to didn't charge me shipping and handling, and it only cost $20. I was like, yeah. I was thinking about going to Books A Million, but it was like $25 if I bought it up front plus tax. But I only paid like 21 something because of the tax. That was about it. I said for 15 minutes. We got about 10 minutes. I'm gonna wait until 10 o'clock because it's 10 right now. 10 of 10. Then I'll just go off. Number one, I can't stay on too much longer. I mean, the lightest I could stay on to is 10:30 because I gotta be up. I gotta be up at 3. The reason I get up at 3, it gives me. I don't have to be to work by 5 a.m. So that's 2 hours right there. If I don't get up at a certain time, get myself up and I'll get up, have breakfast, and I could sit there for half an hour, be on the phone, looking through whatever, and it gets me up. Otherwise, I'm half asleep by the time I get to the car, and I don't want that. It's scary for me. I laugh. The only reason I'm laughing, and it's because I don't remember what we were talking about. I'm losing it. Um, I don't remember what we were just talking about. Oh boy. But if you're talking about the way back Wednesday and stuff, I don't know. It will be a true Disney Worlders if I just can get people on here to discuss things. That's all. Let's talk about let's talk about Magic Kingdom on Mondays. I mean, the only thing we could talk about right now is probably the little baby elephant that just came out in Animal Kingdom, but that I'm not going to wait till Friday to talk about it. So sometimes it just doesn't work. The only thing we could do is talk about any news for that day about the park. I don't want to hold off to the next day with anything else. It's not going to work like that. I'd have to do something different. Oh, whoa, okay. Yeah. Yes, and by then finish. By the time I finish my cereal stuff, it's 3:30, and I go on here and I started Disney World a couple of hours ago. I think I need a couple more pictures to put up, and it sits overnight and it's ready to go. And it print it 7 o'clock. You'll see Good Morning Worlders. It automatically posts it because I put up at 9 o'clock, and I put everything at half an hour. I am thinking about starting at 8 o'clock instead of 7 o'clock every day because it's getting harder and harder for me to get photos anymore unless I go to, Instagram or something like that. But I make sure now on the first photo, you'll see the person who posted these pictures. There's the one guy I usually do. He says as long as I put his name up, he doesn't care. I says it's perfect because I love sharing his pictures. He's got some great photos, and they're going up tomorrow. There's one where they're in the Haunted Mansion. He took some other photos. I'm trying to remember where around the Magic Kingdom. Most of the castle, and the Emporium and stuff like that. I got them separated in different areas. That's crazy. You go to bed as soon as I wake up. It's like we tag team. That's oh, that's crazy. That's insane in my brain. Girl, I gotta meet you someday in person. I just tell my friend Liz I gotta meet her in person. I've known her for years. When I first started this place, not the YouTube Disney World, I had some people where there was 4 of us when we first started. It was more like a partnership. It's a lot different because Gil wasn't around at the time. We had a guy who was basically I can't call him a up and coming vlogger. He's mostly a vlogger, not a live streamer. He would go live. I remember him going live on Saturdays, and he would be on for an hour. Then he would make vlogs, and he kept on telling me there were things he wanted to do, for his channel and stuff. I don't know what happened. Him and one of the other girls who I made her like a head moderator type of thing, where she would be like Gail is now, but Gail's an admin. It was like, demand you make me this, and there's one person left, Susan. She was the only one left from the original 4 of us who were like in charge. She comes on once in a while. And it was ironic because he was the vlogger, not me. And where the hell did you go, Greg? Why come you didn't tell me you were leaving? He goes, I'm back. You didn't tell me you were gone. I assumed you just picked up and left. Well, Jade, I was talking about the original way Disney World was. She became, I don't know, it's like she became against me and wanted to argue all the time. Then he started up. I'm not going to say their names. Number one, they're banned from Disney Worlders anyway. That's what I was going to say. Here he was. He had 300. He had 300 subscribers. I never thought about having 1,000 like I did now, and I couldn't believe the time. In a couple months there, in time, I just passed him like crazy. I'm like, I remember telling him that when he got to 300. Hey, that's a couple hundred more than I'll ever have because I'm never going to look to stream. That's then if you guys remember what I said, I'll start streaming as soon as this place got 2,000, and I've been doing it every day, almost I think every day since I've been on live. I'd like to do some things around here. I know it's not Disney. Something. I don't want to go in a store like Jordan did yesterday, but that's a Disney store. He had a great he had a great idea today, but he didn't think he could go through with it. He's a salesman for pianos. He sells pianos, so he goes into these bigger stores, and he came up with a great idea was to get on and play the piano, but take requests. Like if he was that dude from who plays the piano outside of Casey's. That would have been, I thought that would have been brilliant, but he didn't know if the store manager would have liked that or his company would have liked that. I mean, that was a great idea. He's come up with another one. As I said, I will not tell anybody what it is until he actually streams it one day. I hope he could do it. I hope he could. Oh, excuse me. It wasn't a yawn. I had a cough at the same time, and it just didn't come up right. Well, that's what happened with him. Meet your Brightline. What are you talking about? My mother's been driving me loco for last week. She actually sat there and said to somebody, she thought it was somebody else, and she goes to. I was looking at some of the figures in that special collection they have over in the Walmart electronics area. They don't put them with the toys; they put them over there. And I happen to look at him, and she looks up at me. She says, "My son likes those too." And I'm looking around. Who are you talking to? I was talking to you. What do you mean your son? Well, my son's right back at me. Ma, what are you talking about? I go to her. She's got Alzheimer's. I couldn't believe when she did that yesterday. It was wow. It blew my mind. Thing is, I slept at 7 o'clock 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm still tired. That's odd. I thought I'd be sitting here right now with talking like this, but I can hear my voice like breaking, like I want to go to sleep. Take the train to the plane. Why would I take a train for? Where am I going? Oh, what time it is? Oh, guess what, peeps? Greg, I'm about to get offline. It's almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna get off. I gotta throw a couple more things up in Disney World and just get ready to go to bed and get my stuff ready for tomorrow. If there was a lot more people in here, I would have would have stayed on a little bit longer, but I'm again out of it. And I got things to do tomorrow too. I got to take my brother to have his blood test to be sent to the doctor. I can't wait to meet up with his doctor again on Thursday because we got the same. Long story short, she's a Disney fan too. I'll probably see if I can get her here to Disney World or have his primary on here. That'll be crazy. As I said, tomorrow. Let me see if I can get a couple of people on here tomorrow. I doubt it's going to happen, but they could be vlogging or something. But if not, I'd rather have the mods in here because I only know the mods. Greg is the only one who's not a mod that comes in. Carol was on yesterday. I don't know where she's tonight. She probably went to bed early too. Yeah, because we need to get some people in here and get it started somehow. We just need to keep going here. What in the world was that? Oh, I see what it is. Well, you too, Jade girl, you took it easy. You're gonna drive all night and do that. Ugh. Don't know how you can put up with that. Well, too, I'm taking off. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow, if you can. Well, I'm gonna get off and get a couple things I started to finish, especially Disney World, which is I'll show you again here. I'm going to show you a preview. I gotta find out where I went up to, anyways. Scheduled posts. And I'm going to show you something. This is different. That's set the post in about an hour at 11 o'clock. I already said that. That's tomorrow's Good Morning, and it goes up. And I've said some stuff for Magic Kingdom, even though, well, hey, Grand Floridian sits near it, so why not? And go on. This is basically what I do. This every freaking day, and I still do it because that was the only way to get this place up and kicking. I didn't want people coming and not posting, and so I figured I'm going to do this when I started it. It was once every hour. Then it went to once every half an hour, and when I did it once every half an hour, this place picked up like crazy. What I don't understand is why it says we only have 20,000 people. I know there's a lot more people joining it, but the question is, how many people is it a revolving door? They come in and join, take a look at a thing, and just leave? It's weird. I've been stuck on 20,000 for 3 years now, and I don't understand why. I'm thinking the counterclock might have broke. Tanya's site where she does the pass holder group, they've got 50,000. I used to be 10,000 in back of them, now 30. This noon, I found this picture today with Walt, Sky Bucket back over Disneyland. It's amazing. I mean, I go up. Let's see, where did I end? I ended at 1:30. Yeah. So I got 2, 2, 3. So I got about 4 more pictures. That's going to be posted tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And that's, I believe it or not, I did start Tuesdays. This is some of Tuesday's stuff I'm going to be posting. That's how it gets done. All right, peeps, I'm out. Thank you. And thanks, David T, for showing up. I appreciate it, really do. The more people we get here, the bigger talk could be. Bigger chat. Duchess.